And we're back with another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And when we last left off, we had finished the big giant garden level. And we are now able to move on, as they say. And that'll be the last time we do a giant garden. We'll do smaller gardens to see if we can win those awards, but until then, I'm not, thinking too much about that. So we're still got many houses to do here, so let's get going. A house after the flood, $58,130.77. And we need to start making more profit. So let's go ahead and go to that house. Because yeah, we lost a lot of money on the garden, but I think that's because we spent so much on renovating it. Okie dokie. As this house is pretty bad. Let's see, sell that. Sell that. We'll sell that too, because I don't like them. Yeah, so this is apparently a house that has received severe flood damage. Because there's a little balcony here, we definitely want to try to go for the nice Americana garden thing. Doing a quick scan around the house. Looks relatively good. Okay, so straight up, we know what we need. Alright, so we need plaster. We're going to need a little plaster for a lot of the house, so start there. Now you might think theoretically you're just going to cover it up, but I want to say the game actually docks you for not plastering before painting or placing new placing new walls. And I believe it's like this inside this house. Remember, we did some of these houses already, so it's not a surprise, at least to me, that this all needs to get done. And we'll probably end up just putting new house exterior wood planking board or whatever this is when we're done plastering. One of the easier spots to miss are the sides of these doors. There we go. Knew it was something goofy like doing that. Alright. Surprisingly, we've only needed this one tub of plaster. Could have sworn it runs out. Maybe it doesn't. Alright, well, the whole exterior is plastered. I just want to finish, you know what, while we're out here, let's finish the exterior part of the house, shall we? Probably bought more than I need, but I'd rather have more than not enough. This is we don't need it actually up top, we just need it along the bottom, so maybe I did buy more than I needed. We will play it that way. It's not showing as if we needed to, you know, do the top row because it's only the flood damage is only on the bottom, so that's how we're gonna do it. Nice. You see, we ran out on this side entirely. Which is fine. We have a few extra things of it, so can be handled. I might go for the Americana garden in this with this house, with the pool and whatnot. We have enough room for some of that, so the barbecue. Like, we could bush off this part of the yard and put a pool over here. That way we can knock the garden awards out of the way. Or we just wait for bigger homes, which I actually think is a better idea. Homes that are a little bigger. We could put a Japanese garden in here, though. Like a koi pond or something. Again, let's hold off on the gardening stuff for a while. I left those back there. We'll look at the garden options. I'm sure we should be able to put something, there should be a small garden that we could put back here. Because we did the European, so European has been awarded to one of our other homes. Okay, I do have a few more panels than I actually need. All right. We can leave that for now. Okay. Let's start. First of all, let's clean inside. I will do the plastering of everything momentarily. That way we can just kind of plaster an entire room at once. Okay. These doors are utter crap. We're gonna have to redo the doors. Though the front door is actually fine. These interior doors are bad, so we're gonna sell them one at a time for each room we're working in. But we're not gonna paint until I'm freaking ready to paint, I think. Okay, looks like we did all that. Oh boy. This looks like it used to be a kitchen. Though it's really hard to tell. Who knows? It may not have been. It just could have been the way this house was laid out. But we should look for like the biggest room that's not a bedroom in the back as a kitchen. You can even tear down a wall or two to make it work. Again, I'm in no hurry to make that decision. See if they ever fix this bug. It's been a while since I've played, because like I said, I've been busy. Looks like it. Fix the outlet. Because I will admit, one of my weaknesses, I think, with the remodels of other homes was I kind of built them all based on how they were in the beginning, when realistically, to be fair, they were smaller homes. This is probably one of the bigger homes we've had to work on personally since we've been playing. I would say that one of the things we needed to consider, or that we need to consider, is that we can really redesign a house however we want. Depending on who wants to bid and how much they're willing to bid. I get too far here, don't let me forget this outlet. Okay. Looking good. Let's put in the installation while we're here. No, it's not a heater, it's a radiator. And while we're here, get all of our installations in. I guess I could do the painting first, but that's something for another time if I'm really that concerned about it. Maybe I should paint everything first. Okay. I don't like this floor. But let's we don't necessarily need a new floor, we'll see. Okay, this is clearly a bedroom. Let's mop her up. Yeah, we're gonna have to put new flooring in. I'm not happy with the way the floor looks. And as stated, we'll paint before we install stuff. This is clearly like a master bedroom. What's over here? Another bedroom. See, here's what I'm thinking. This could easily be like the kitchen. Oh, that's what this was before, the kitchen. So we can make this a kitchen with this being a dining room. And then we tear this wall down. We don't need this wall. Then you'd have 2 bedrooms over here and the bathroom. And that's what I'm thinking is going to work. Okay. 2 things. This is... Okay, we either do 2 bedrooms, or we do 1 bedroom and that's it. There's not enough room for this person. So this dude is probably our best, most likely buyer that we want a gun for. He wants books. Simple enough. But first things first. Let's look at flooring. In a real remodel, you would paint the house first. There we go. While I have it out. There we go. We'll put tile in there. Alright. Let's see. So, paint. Paint. This room we want it to be wise. Let's go for like a mocha. get that painted up. That. Get this all painted. Yeah, because you can see the fixtures are still kind of in the way. These the bigger fixtures, not the lighting and the other stuff. Okay. I'm not going to use those colors in any other rooms right now. So now we're painted. Again, we'll come back in here and fill it out once we've kind of done the other rooms. Interesting how one bucket of plaster can cover the whole home. Before we get too far in this room, let me go ahead first and do the... I should really do the finish the hallway that we were in. Get that done. I did not mean to just come here. I want to get paint. Let's buy this. We're going to do the hallway white. Just make it simple. And we need to do... that, so we don't forget it. And the top is fine. Need to keep some of the white paint because we might need it for the bathroom. Alright. Now back in here. We need to decide what we want to paint this in very soon. Thinking blue. Like a navy blue or forest green. Definitely not yellow. do that and like that forest mist. Really quick. So we're done with the green. Why does that look incomplete to me? The lighting. Yeah, something is up with the gridding on this. Alright. This room is done. As far as painting goes, let's do the installations. Installation here. Put this guy in here. Okay. Getting there, guys. Alright, we'll do the bathroom, I think. We're probably going to do the bathroom last, but, well, fuck it. We'll do it now. Ugh. Nasty. Okay, their design is in the right vein. Alright. Definitely tile and paint. comes off as a remove only, so let's just remove it. Fixtures are fine. They look fine anyway. Alright, let's do paint and tile. And let's go with something rather simple. I mean, I'm not gonna. I've lost a little bit of my style skills, to be fair. It just happens, you know, when you don't play a game for a while because you were busy with other shit. Do that many. Again, like I said, we'll go with the similar setup. I think we'll paint the rest of this white. Haha, one stack wasn't enough. Again, since this is still white, you know, we're saving money on paint because we are doing it this way. Okay. Radiator. Bathrooms do not need air conditioners unless they're huge. I will come back in and do the rest of the bathroom in a little bit. I like this pattern that we're doing. We're just kind of cleaning out the house a little bit at a time. Painting and then doing kind of the mundane stuff really first. Alright, we were going to tear this wall down, so, and I'm still convinced that we need to do that. Turn this into a dining room. Let's get the lights on so we can see what we're doing. These rooms are going to be combined in as one now, so. Okay. Demolition time. And if I want to put up wall, I can put up new wall where I feel like it. And there we go. I already like it. So, realized I didn't clean up the floor. Let's this is the last area of plastering. Let's just bring this in the room. Oh no, I didn't mean to sell it. It may be in our best interest to go with a slightly simpler design for these smaller houses going forward here. I'm not convinced of that yet, but we also want to figure out, do we want a larger kitchen? I don't think so. It's a one-dude home, so we really shouldn't make the kitchen larger than it needs to be. And I stand by that sentiment mainly because it's a bachelor. This is a bachelor pad at the end of the day. I think everything's been plastered. Yep. Alright, we can get rid of it now. Now it can go. Alright. I think for the kitchen paint we'll do white. So may as well start this process. Again, allowing that to stay roughly the same. And look at, we've used almost 1 bucket of paint just to do this house. Of white paint to do several rooms. Or a couple of rooms. Not all the rooms. Excuse me. Because we're not redoing the top part. Should have just enough paint. And I would say we could stop the kitchen. We should stop the kitchen roughly where that light switch is. Because that would identify that as a new room. Even though these are technically all one room. And again, we don't need nearly as much kitchen space as we did. Or as much living room space as we think we'll need. I don't think we'll need as much. So did I paint 1 too far? I think I did. Or even 2 for that matter. Because these 2 are really part of that. You know what, screw it. We'll do this instead. We'll make this the kitchen limit here. And that's it. That's that. When I put the floor down, it'll be more apparent, I think. So that's where the kitchen ends. Like so. And our kitchen will be in here. I'm debating on if I want to swap the tiles out, but we should. If there was water damage to the walls, you would think there'd be water damage to the floors, you know? That's actually okay. Now, the other thing we can do too is we could remove the radiator fixture in the kitchen, put a large radiator fixture somewhere else in the house, in this room, is what I'm thinking. I have a feeling now houses are going to take at least 2 episodes, because you can see we're getting up to the 40-minute mark, and we still got a lot of house to go. Not a problem, it's just an observation. Really quick. I guess I could have left it, but we need the big one, so we need to move it over. And then large mountable. To cover this whole room. And then for the kitchen radiator, for the kitchen AC, we're going to put that over here. Which I didn't paint that wall, but oh well. Paint it in a moment. Somebody was actually kind enough to message me while I was playing this too that I'm putting too much shit in the house. I could back off on that. You really just need to make the house guest ready, like ready for moving. You just need a few amenities that define what rooms are what. I might take that advice up. Because yeah, the last few houses we've been filling like to the brim with shit. And I just don't think that that's something we need to spend as much time doing. And I do a lot of that off screen anyway, so it's not, you know. I'm going to maybe adhere to some of that advice, maybe only doing a little bit of work. You know, but I get what he's saying. I get what was being explained to me. I understand it. There we go. Look at that. We still need to do the floor in the kitchen. We haven't done yet. I really don't know what I would want to do. Could just do something simple like this. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, now let's paint this room. Either, you know what, we could just leave it white, but I don't have enough white paint, so I'd have to buy more. We'll just leave it white. I don't see a reason to paint it differently than the kitchen, to be honest with you. Doesn't look bad. Again, I know I'm being a little lazier with the painting than what we did in other houses. I'm kind of just eager to want to get to the specialty houses and the bigger houses is probably part of it. Uh-oh, we're out of paint. I'm not committed to any of that, by the way, just saying. But I do think... I figure I've been working really hard, and I'd like to do more stuff on the specialty houses than on, you know, as far as like doing neat little, the kind of the standard houses. It's just more of a thing to get them painted and get the work done. All right, put this paint out in the hallway. Okie dokie. So it's a nice looking house. But I think what we'll do is we'll start with the bathroom and get it done, because that's gonna be its own set of crap. Wow, forget that they put all this new stuff in it. Bathroom. We're gonna need a corner shower. I'd say let's go with something like this. Well, it fits rather well. You know, you come in and there it is right there. We're gonna need this guy. I actually might put a wall radiator in above it, to be fair. This one's got a floor radiator, but it's like, where does this person dry their clothes? They only have room for a washing machine and not a dryer. And I am thinking. Trust me on this. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Let's do this toilet here. And then we'll do a sink really quick, and then we'll do the radiator mounting. Oh, this guy. Ew. There we go. Nice. Yeah, let's get that radiator where I want it. Not that you could normally do it that way, but why not? Okay. Huh. All the little specialty days that they were doing. Curtains would be. Yeah. There we go. And that's relatively a done bathroom for the most part without adding, amenities. Let's say we want something like that. We want a toilet roll. Oh, there's one. Come on. There's one. Sweet. See, now your wet laundry hangs on the radiator to dry. Let's see. I don't like it. It's nice, but I don't like it. Nice. Look at that. It's a relatively decent bathroom. And what we also might need to do is start looking at doors here. Oh, that's a nice new front doors, though, that's for sure. Doggy door! Christmas. You mean the Home Alone door, damn it. Now, the other question is, do we want to just tear down all this wall? Make it a big open space. Nah, we need wall space for the kitchen. The more I think about it, the more it's like, well, I need wall space for the kitchen. Probably should have picked a darker door, but I've already put them in, so I don't care anymore. Could always change the flooring, but like I said, we're just trying to get through these levels because there's a lot of them. Alright, so the bathroom is done as far as I'm concerned, even though the door kind of hits into the sink, but whatever. And then we got ourselves the master bedroom, to which it looks all weird. I think it's because of the plaster. Bed. We don't need anything too fancy. Oh, that's for something else. Get this bad boy in here. Put a desk. I don't know if I want to put a desk in here. Maybe we could. We got an office we got to build, so I'm a little reluctant to do that. Here we go. This would be the kind of shit we're looking for. I'm not looking to make this all match as much as I just want to get it installed. Actually, let's move this. Then oh god, that's way too long. Forget how long that one is. You get a TV on there. There we go. Everything's smart TV now. We don't need to put a console in here. I mean, I guess we could put them inside, but I'm not going to make that effort right now. Alright, so the bathroom and that room are done. Let's do the orifice. So we're going to put the most deskly desk that ever desked in here. Put it right there. I guess we could use this. Well, we wanted something nicer than that. Come on. Like a real desk chair. That's probably the closest we're gonna get. And now the dude we were interested in selling to wants bookshelves. Lots of bookshelves. So we're gonna give it to him. Let's see if this counts. It does count. Then everywhere. Oh wow, look at that. Got enough place for your books, but he's still not the #1 bidder. Or he's just up in the bidding. Let's see what else we can put for books here. There's other book options now that I can see them, but whatever. Oh, you know what I didn't do in this room? We didn't put blinds or curtains in. Let's do that. And then maybe something a little bigger over here, like curtains. Why does this not fit? It's not fitting for some reason. So it's either the radiator or the outlet. So we'll just have to go with the regular blinds. Kind of silly, but whatever. But if that's all they're gonna let me put in, that's all they're gonna let me put in. It looks tacky as shit, too. I don't like it. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't look super terrible, but it does look off. Normally we'd put like a big throw rug, but whatever. Okay, this is done, except for the curtains. Or blinds. Which, we got a light brown in the sides there, so... Just to make everything match, we'll do it the same in here against my better judgment. I think it's actually the radiators what's in the way. Okay. So we've got most of this house done. We still got to do the kitchen and this room here. But yeah, and then the hallway we could leave relatively empty. I might put like a little armoire thing in here or something. And then we'll finish that out. But it's getting there. And we still got a garden to do too. And we've now hit the 1 hour mark. So here are my thoughts. We've come a long way. We still got a little bit more to go. When we come back, what I'll probably do is finish off the kitchen and this room here. I'll do the garden off screen because you guys don't need to see me do the garden, and I'll even do the kitchen maybe even off screen as well. I haven't decided yet, but we'll figure that out. Or I just show it all to you. I'll just show it all to you, I guess. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/CheckTRCS for more live gaming action. You want to support the channel, there's a link in the description that you can donate to. You can become a subscriber on my Twitch channel. There's so many ways you can help the channel grow and evolve and do more stuff. You know, people have been wanting a green screen of my reactions and stuff. Again, that's all in the budget, but not accessible at the moment. But, you know, there are plans. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and we will see you guys next time.